Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2 French Tier 5 Premium SPG, which we come to know as FiFi. But this particular FiFi belongs to Rhatty87, and this is his very first battle in this Arty because he bought it the very day that this battle took place, and he's trying it out for the first time. And battle has commenced. Now the FiFi, as we've come to know her, is actually built on the chassis of a Char B1 bis, which was called the B2 version by the Germans, and it's a 105 leFH. Now that stands for 105mm, which is the caliber of the gun. leFH means like a Feldhaubitzer or field howitzer, and it's a light field howitzer on a heavy tank chassis. Okay, he's aiming for the temple mount to get his first customer. Looking for a target. Now they're taking fire from that Panzer III-4 just took a shot, and the Panzer IV-H has just taken a shot. There's a Striv M42 down there. I think that can't be the only one that's firing at them. I think there's other tanks nearby. There's a Panzer IV-H. Okay, and he can hit that. That's on top of the temple mount. And he's just lining him up for his first shot with the FiFi. Round out. Direct. Well, it's a splash hit. 14 hit points. The shell landed right next door to the Panzer IV-H, but he picks up some damage with his first hit. First shot of the game. That's the first time he's ever fired the FiFi gun. As I say, it's got a very fast reload, 8.1 seconds. He's not running premium consumables. He can actually drop that to 7.51 seconds with premium consumables and BIA, Brothers in Arms. Now, it's not too difficult to get Brothers in Arms in this Arty, because if you play it heavily with the boosters, you can soon run up the BIA necessary to increase the fire rate. And I certainly have, and it's a lot of fun, I can tell you. And he's switching the aim back to temple mount again, and there's a P43. That's a tier 5 Italian medium. And he's trying to make up his mind which way he's going to come up the mount. He's gone unsighted. He's fired around in speculatively and hit the P43. He did get a direct hit. Now he's just changing his angle because he's going to shoot at that Type T34. He's over on the other side of the airfield, but changed his mind. Going for these two heavies in Heavy Alley. It's going to get direct hits on them. Round out on the VK30. Looks like he got a hit there. There was no explosion. Maybe there was something behind him that actually took the shot that we can't see. But that KV-1's gone down. Now going for the VK30-01H. Line up the shot and round out. And he hits. There's a T1 heavy behind there he can't hit. There's the P43 he hit earlier, who's now down to just 15% of his hit points. Very little left. It won't take more than one shot with the FiFi to kill him. There's an AMX-CLC. Now he can get that. Side onto us, round out. And it's a kill shot. First kill in the FiFi. It's an AMX-CLC, 126 hit points. Very nice indeed. Now let the aim contract, dial in on target, and let loose. And that 105 kills the VK30-01H. That's his second kill in a FiFi. You see how effective this Arty is. It is a terror. I know that Jingles calls it leFH, and other people call it the leaf blower or leFi, but What Arty Noobs members call it the FiFi. It's named by Robert Vaughan, and that aptly describes it. It's female, it's French, it fires a lot of pew-pews, and it's FiFi. Oh god, that round that just came in from the other FiFi in our team just took that T34 out. It was a Type T34. Now there's a P43. That's the same one I think he fired at before. Oh, and he's gone. Type 1 heavy? No, he's not going to fire at that. There is a Panzer IV-H somewhere towards the south. And we've got our Panzer IV-H nearby as well, so if we do spot it, then we'll be able to shoot at it. Now what he's doing is he's going up on top of the rise. The thing about the FiFi is it's got fantastic view range, 390 meters. because the gun is mounted very, very high on the tank. In fact, it's much higher than most heavy tanks, which is why this vehicle has a better view range than some heavy tanks. And I know because I've actually taken on heavy super heavies with my FiFi one-on-one to win the game and done it. Okay, C1 heavy. Oh, he's killed by the other FiFi on the team. That guy is having a really good game. He's already got 2 kills. In fact, he's got 3 kills, that FiFi driver. There's only 2 on this team, but there's been so many FiFis sold by Wargaming. I'm sure they're racking up huge amounts of money in their coffers, very excitedly looking at their bank account growing at a rapid rate, and most of the players are really enjoying FiFi because it's so fun to play, so quick to fire. It reloads very, very quickly. Ooh. Yes, it can survive. I've even seen FiFis crush enemy heavies by jumping on top of them. It's that good. And in fact, it was a member of Arty Noobs who did that. Oh, what have we got here? It's an Su-85 on his side, I think. Now, he could push him down the cliff and he could then drive out of that situation. In fact, actually, he's indicating affirmative, so he's happy about this situation. All he needs to do is push him down a bit further, or is he going to back into him and push him over? That's it. That's got it. The Su-85 can take it from here, and he's back in the game. And that's good because, oh, ouch, that Su-85 just took a big hit, and I think that hit was from an Arty. Now he's looking around. Oh, that's an AMX-13 FAM. Now he just took a big hit, so he was seen by that Panzer IV-H. Now he's lining up a shot, fires around him, gets a hit. 91 hit points, and that was a shotgun hit because he was actually manually aiming. He's pulling back, and the Panzer IV-H is down. He was taken out by our Panzer IV-H. Now, that Arty was somewhere in this direction. I think he was in that bush because the shot when it landed was in the very direction that we were looking at the time. T-67. Fast moving. Oh, just took out our Excelsior. Now you have to give a long lead because this is 2.4 seconds away from us in flight time for the shell. Round out. Oh, he stopped at the right moment. He stopped to dodge the shell. Now, I think he was in that bush. I think that's the place an Arty would hide. I'd definitely try a shot into that bush. He's got 15 rounds of standard HE, 8 rounds of heat ammunition, and 8 rounds of AP. Now that's an unusual loadout really, because I would tend to accentuate on the HE, because you only need a near miss to kill the opponent if he's within the blast range. And with AP and heat, you have to get a hit on the target to make it count. Now heat is very good for direct hits, and the AP you have to get a direct hit, but it does do a lot of damage if it does hit the target. Now T-67 was last seen behind those bushes. He's using his right hand mouse B to look around. There's the T-67. He did move. Okay, he's over that side now, dialing in the aim. The T-67 probably knows he's been seen. Round out. Oh, just lands in front of him. He's backing away. He's moving. Now it's a 2.3 second flight time. Where's that T-67 going? No, I think he's gone up onto that rise again. Now there's only 3 Artys left on the team. There's 3 Artys and a tank destroyer on the enemy team. And of course it's that T-67. They are particularly nasty. And remember, we've only got 70 hit points left. So we're going to have to use our superior view range to help us try and spot that T-67 before he spots us. The other FiFi is near the cap. There's the T-67. He's been spotted. The Bishop spotted him. Okay, line up a shot. Lead the target. Round out. Oh, kill shot! 219 hit points. Beautiful lead on the target. Wiped him out on the move. And now we go after the enemy Arty. And two of them are FiFis. One of them's that AMX13AM, the Tier 5 105 armed French Arty. Now, technically speaking, it's two British and one British and two French Arty versus three French Arty, which is quite unusual. But in actual fact, the FiFi is really a German Arty, which Wargaming put on the French line. I think that was actually an error. They really should have put it on the German line. But I suppose actually they put it on the French line because they were introducing the French tanks at the time. Okay, now although it's very slow, as I say, it's got a very long view range, which means that he should be able to spot the enemy before they spot him, except of course that the fact that the enemy has got the same view range as him. They've got 390 meters as well. And remember, if they're reasonably good players, they should be able to do snapshots as well as him. But okay, two of them have been spotted straight away, and one of them has been spotted by Rhatty, and he's just behind that rock, and it's another FiFi, and he's going to have to come up the rise in order to shoot. But he is a target because the other Arties will try to shoot at him whilst he's fending off this FiFi. Now, this is a very, very difficult position. Oh, beautiful shotgun right in the face of that FiFi. 260 hit points. Now he's moving over to go after the other FiFi, and he's already been killed by our teammate. And that is the end of the game. The AMX has been taken out, and they've won. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. That was pretty good for a first game in the FiFi. It's a second-class tanker for Rhatty87 of RTR in the 105 leFH18B2, the FiFi La Pew Pew. He also managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 15. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. But best of all, he picked up the High Calibre. He dealt the most damage in the battle overall. On team score wise, yep, highest amount of damage, 1,551 hit points. The other FiFi managed to get 799, but he picked up a Top Gun, as you can see there, whilst Rhatty only managed to get 4 kills, but he got a Bruiser fighter and a High Calibre. When it came to base XP, Rhatty was right at the top of the table, 781. What a thing to get on your very first battle in the FiFi. High Calibre and the highest XP. The other FiFi managed to get 729. Let's have a look at the FiFis on the enemy team. Well, one of them managed to get 1 kill and 220 XP of 500 hit points of damage, and the other one sadly didn't do any damage whatsoever. So maybe Arty playing is new to him, and therefore he was unable to be effective. Rhatty fired 17 shots. He got 8 direct hits, 8 penetration, 5 splash, damage of 1,551 hit points, of which 1,291 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, 1 penetration, and that was from the AMX13AM. So a very accurate shot by that Arty player. It must have hit the vehicle directly. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle. That was the FiFi that he came up against. He damaged 8 of the enemy, more than half of them, and he killed 4 of them. He did damage assistance of 141 hit points. On a premium account, Rhatty earned 39,864 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and the ammunition is very cheap for this vehicle, he actually ended up with 29,999 credits. He received 1,172 XP, times 2 for the first victory, and because it's a premium vehicle, you pick up an additional 50% XP of 469 in this case, bringing up a total of 2,813 experience points altogether. And he says, I think I like FiFi, leFH18B2. Well, of course, it is a fantastic Arty to play, especially if you know how to play Arty well. And it is difficult to play Arty well, and a lot of Arty players, or a lot of new Arty players, are going to be finding that out for the first time today, or yesterday, when they first purchased the FiFi La Pew Pew. In fact, there's been an incredible amount of sales of this Arty because it hasn't been on sale for nearly 2 years. and we thank Wargaming for bringing it back, because it really needed to be brought back. People needed to experience the firepower you can get with this Arty. It really is phenomenal, and it is really the only Arty, premium Arty, that's on sale at any one time, or in fact actually has been on sale, because the only other one is the Sexton one. But we have provided Wargaming with a list of premium Artys that we think they can bring out, and if they do bring them out, I think then people will come to accept that Arty does have a place in Wargaming, and it can actually be quite enjoyable when you get to learn how to do it properly. And so if they bring those out, they're going to make even more money from those premium Artys. So come on, Wargaming, bring out more premium Arty, and if people like Rhatty get to play them, you're going to have some really great battles. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.